When I was in Nairobi, I surprised a lot. I was thinking that it's a very nice city. It's very well developed and everything is good and people are perfect and very nice. Anyway, when we finished our safari in Masai Mara and then Mombasa, Milindi, all these cities we have visited, then we were actually planning to go back to Nairobi to fly back to our countries. But then I changed my mind. I say that I have time. Why I'm not staying here more and looking for more experiences that actually not every tourist see. I decided for it. The first thing I was actually start to talk with the other local people in Kenya. I was asking that, where is this places that you are complaining that the poverty everywhere and so on? Is it Kenya has this kind of places and ghettos or cities? And after some searching, I finally learned about the Kibera ghetto, and every people pointed me that you should go to see Kibera if you're looking for this.
Many people in Nairobi don't know the life of Kibera. You just, okay, in the city center, you listen, that is route, Kibera, like the route for in the bus station. But you don't know really what is Kibera. You just know, okay, you take bus number to Kibera, but you don't have the experience of the life of Kibera.
The Kibera ghetto is the largest ghetto actually in all Africa, and also one of the largest one in the world. I was working in there as a volunteer, and my main job was trying to actually just cheer up to the children and just trying to give them the food or the drinks and just care them. It's what I was doing there. Let me talk more about the Kibera ghetto's life standards. What's in there? And I want you actually imagine you are living in a place that only 20% of the neighborhood has electricity. In the night, the absolute darkness. Even they cannot afford to buy candles in there. Very expensive for them. They don't have a toilet facilities in their home. And what they use for toilets, like digging holes or just a plastic package to throw away to the river. And when the ladies go out in the night, there are some people every time waiting for them, simply to rape. They don't have a drinkable water, they don't have a tap water, they don't have any water facilities in the all neighborhoods. What they do for the water, they are walking every day kilometers to collect some water from the Nairobi Dam. And this water is totally not healthy at all. You can easily get disease with this water. Like cholera and typhus is the more common ones. They are living in the 12 square meters of the shacks, like built by mud walls, the tin roof, and the concretes. And they all live in one room, like their parents and their children living in one single room. And that is the reason actually the children can learn to having sex very early ages, and that's why to being pregnant at 12 or 13 years old, it's so common, because they are curious to try. They want to just try. Yeah, and also one more thing that's good to point out here. The 50% of this neighborhood has a HIV. So most probably newborn babies also can have HIV as well. It's a terrible life conditions. I just want you imagine about this. Michael, every morning when I was going to the workplace where I am working, I was seeing him that he's playing with his cars. But actually, he doesn't have a car in there. He's just imagining them as a car. It's the piece of wood. If you can look at it carefully, you can understand what I'm talking about. And some days I was talking with his mother, and the very sad thing his mother said to me that he doesn't want to call Michael to home. She likes, actually, he concentrates on the playing with the toys, wood, piece of wood, because she doesn't have any food to offer him. It's good for her to keep him focused on it. Another example, David, every evening when I was coming to home, and they were just coming to hug me, all of them together. And that day, David was at home, and he couldn't just find his shoes to come to hug me. And he started to cry, because he was so excited, because all the other children were hugging me. And then he cried, and then he gave up, and without the shoes, and he came to just hug me. And I'm still actually in contact with all of these people, and I really shared all the things that what's happening in my life, and I still love them, and I would like to visit them again. One evening after I finished my job, I was going home with my friends, local friends. Rick, his name is Rick, and we were talking about life and future and many other daily things. And I asked him, what is the biggest actually ambition and desire in this life? What do you want to have? What do you want to get? What do you want to be? And later on, he were a bit silent. It took a minute. And then he said to me, Bora, do you know what I want in this life? It's very simple, he said. He said just, I want to be a white person. And actually, when it first told, I couldn't grasp all the picture. But later on, when I talk about that, it made sense to me. Because whoever Rick and his society see as a white person in Kenya, in Nairobi, both of them, all the white people in there, they are very wealthy individuals. Why they are here? There are two reasons why they're in there. The first is just to having a vacation on the ocean, or having fun with their family and a safari and etc. Or they are in there and because they are working in very high prestigious and international companies. In both cases, they are very wealthy people. And this is actually affects the Rick and his society very deeply. My friends, why I'm talking about this? Because actually this is the reason. This is one of the reasons I believe why these people migrates. Because they want to provide a better life for their children. They want to reach the treatments that actually they don't have in their country. They want to reach the healthy food, the more drinkable water. That's why they all migrate. They want to find a better life in the Europe or the USA or any other upper developed countries.